Sheboygan County. My name is Chloe Sider and I am the program coordinator for the Sheboygan County Historical Museum. And are you ready to go to the hop? We are having our first ever virtual sock hop right now, and it's super exciting because we are bringing the hop right to your living room. So we hope that you will join us tonight for a bit of nostalgia, a walk down memory lane, and that you will bust out your moves right in your living room. And if you are dressed up, I hope you are, and you look just like me, if not even better. I want to see your pictures, so please post a picture in the comments. We are going to be doing a costume contest. So people will be able to vote for their favorite photos by liking that photo. And we encourage you to share this video with your friends and family so that they can not only join in on all the fun and enjoy this virtual sock hop with you, but they can also vote for you or any of the other awesome costumes that they like too. So tonight we hope that you will put on your saddle shoes if you have them. If not, don't worry, it is a sock hop. You're allowed to dance in your socks, especially it's your own living room. It's okay. And that you will enjoy this wonderful music that we're going to be having tonight. You're going to see a couple clips from past events at the museum. So thank you to the bands that performed in the past that will provide the wonderful music for us tonight. And without further ado, let's go to the hop.
Legends too.
See if we can get that dual lead to work here. Alan and Stuart.
Hard to do it, no bass. No bass.
Mike is the bass.
No bassman in this.
Mike is the designated bassman.
Hi, my name is Al Burcham, and I'm with a group called the Eldorados. We're a group that was established in 1961. We're here at the Historic Museum here in Sheboygan with a show of items from the 1960s, I believe, through the 80s, different rock and roll bands. And we established back in 61, and we went through different changes, different personnel in the beginning years, trying to establish ourselves. And then eventually we developed into a band that stayed together for many years, and we are back together now. We're still performing. Over to my right is Stuart Freilich. He plays lead and rhythm guitar. He sings. He kind of does a little bit of everything in the band. Carries equipment. Tom Lang, who's standing next to me, is our drummer today, and does vocals, very good with the harmony. Mike King is another member of the group, which will be arriving here shortly. Don Sweden is our bass player, and we're all together again. We broke up somewhat at the time of the Vietnam War when some of the fellows were being pulled into the service. And when it was over, we were asked to get back together for class reunions, and we've been together ever since. And we've been best of friends. We enjoy the music, we love the music, and we are still playing today. The history of the Eldorados is behind us on this great display that the museum put together. And as we go around the corner after a while, we'll be looking at quite a bit of equipment from the 1960s that made the sounds that made our music and made the music of this era. Sheboygan was very much he said, sure brought a chair. Sheboygan is very much a part of the history of this area's rock and roll. Milwaukee had great bands like the Legends. Sheboygan had great bands like the Eldorados, and so many. We had the Crown Jewels. The list goes on and on. The talent here was unbelievable, and it kept us virtually.
Shut your light off, Al.
Yeah, he shut my light off. It kept us sharp because we had to compete with some of the best musicians that I have had the privilege of being around and playing with. So I'll give you over to Stu Freilich here for a minute, and he can add to this.
I think we should mention a little something about the band as it was in the early 60s, and when Lance Shue was our singer, who was passed away, was killed in a tragic automobile accident, hit by a head-on collision. And he was from Sheboygan Falls.
Yes.
And really had that rock and roll voice, kind of the Fogerty style voice. And Denny Bering, who went off to the Air Force, was really the first of us to leave during the Vietnam era. That was right after graduation in 1964. And then I went in January 65, and that's when you got Tommy Shields to play.
Started to play with us.
And Tommy Shields' brother was Jerry Shields, who played with the Legends from Milwaukee, so there was a connection, an influence there from the Legends. And along the way, we're lucky enough to get Tommy Lang here to drum with us after Daryl Mann drummed with us, and Paul DeSambre.
Paul DeSambre was a drummer with us. There's been a lot of great musicians that filled in, and we filled in when they needed help.
A lot of people touched the Eldorados, that's for sure.
As I walk through this museum, I look at different bands and continually see faces of people who were part of our band, who ventured out and became part of other bands. And it was nice to see that talent just kept on building and kept spreading to the point that we became now part of the history. And I don't know if that's so good. I'd rather be, but we are currently playing. And we will play at the Miesvelds Lake Fest this summer will be at Oktoberfest in Falls and a lot of class reunions. And that's what we do now. We have fun. And we have a lot of fun playing our rock and roll. And we do get together several times a month and jam and keep improving as best you can and keep moving forward. So as we go on, Tom, do you have anything to add?
Well, just a brief summary of how I came in to be with the Eldorados. I worked with Stu at a Ostek and Wilkie electronic shop, and then
Yes, we did.
pardon me.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did. Yes, and he talked about the kind of a reunion with the Eldorados getting back together again, and then playing for a class reunion. Is that? Do I have that right?
Yeah.
Is that?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
I do not recall that.
But at any rate, you knew that I was a drummer, and then he asked if I'd be interested in trying out with the band. So we got together and practiced, and things kind of worked out all right. So then we played at that class reunion. That was kind of the start of this reissuance of the
back together,
putting it back together.
And then we needed a singer. I mean, a good singer from a lead singer, because we lost Lance, and you knew Mike King.
Right, I knew Mike King.
And he's been a blessing. I tell you, he's a wonderful man and exceptionally good singer.
Very good. Mike and
Randy Bratz just brought.
Mike King and I would get together in our basement, and he would play guitar and sing, and I'd play the drums, either some boxes I'd cobble together or a set I borrowed from someone. And that's how we got our musical relationship going there. So that's going back about a good 20 years before we hooked up with the Eldorados. So it's funny how all these things work out.
Here's a little Beatles song.
Okay, Johnny. 1, 2, 3.
thank you so much, Sheboygan County, for joining us tonight for our first ever virtual sock hop, and congratulations to our winner tonight for the costume contest. I really hope that you all had a blast tonight. I know that I sure did. It was a fun evening of awesome rock and roll music, dancing, and lots of nostalgia. And tonight, even though it was a virtual sock hop, we are excited that we are having a real live in-person sock hop still that will be later this summer on August 7th, which is a Friday night from 7 to 9:30, and that will be at Laack's Ballroom in Sheboygan Falls. We're really excited for this. This is something that a lot of people have been anticipating and looking forward to, and we are thrilled that we can still be offering this special event and this special dance for you. So we hope that you'll get all dressed up again and that you will put this date on your calendar and join us for a awesome dance that will include a live band. We're going to have the Eldorados there playing for you, and the Eldorados have been rocking Sheboygan County since the 1960s, so they've been absolutely wonderful to work with, and we're so excited to have you there live in person dancing to their music. So again, that is going to be on Friday, August 7th from 7 to 9:30 at Laack's Ballroom, so not the museum, and make sure that you check out more information on our website as well as on Facebook at our events page. You can find more details, and also we will be later this summer releasing the information for online ticket sales, so watch for that to come soon. We can't wait to see you there and at the hop. See you later, guys.